Oh, it's a bit fresh this morning compared to what it's been like the rest of the week. We're in Kusadasi in Turkey this morning. We're going out on an official excursion. We've just popped up to the buffet for a quick bite to eat and a cup of coffee. And now we're getting ready to go and meet the bus. Arrived where we're going to walk down to Ephesus. There's a few touristy little shops here, as you can see, but the busiest part has been the toilet. It was only a 25-minute drive, but it's quite early. Everyone needed a wee before we go down to Ephesus. It's nice and bright and sunny, but cool this morning, so we've all got layers on. Turning out to be a lovely morning now that sun's coming up there. It's quite warm. This is an amazing walk down. Obviously there's a lot of people around, there's a few tours, probably mostly from our ship to be honest, but yes, really cool. It's actually a really nice walk down the hill with that sun behind us, and you get all the stones and all the architecture, all the old architecture all lit up with that orange sun as the sun rises, because it's quite early in it still, but it's really cool.
I think it's great.
We've got our ear. I've taken my earpiece out because it's quite distracting when I'm trying to talk because he's talking in my ear constantly. But it's all interesting stuff, isn't it?
There's a lot to see here,
There
which
really
is great,
yeah.
Which I think makes it really interesting. Plus, getting the history.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Makes it even better. But it's a big site.
It is.
It's a big site.
Jackets come off. It's really lovely and warm now actually. It was really chilly this morning, but we must be coming to the end of the tour now. But it's been really interesting. Really enjoyed today actually, we both have. Well, we're just at the end of our tour. We've got 30 minutes of free time. So we've just come to have a look in this Colosseum. It's awesome. It's been good, hasn't it?
I think it's been excellent. Yeah, this is my favourite, I think.
There's much to see.
There is loads to see.
So we then left Ephesus, navigated our way through the little touristy souvenir shops jumped back on the bus, and then took a short drive out to a Turkish carpet maker.
Here guys, you can come closer. It's actually warmer here. It's warmer.
They must be actually warming it up, actually, probably to soften these items. And from now on, folks, as I mentioned on the bus, our host is going to be Hakan.
Good morning. Good afternoon again. With this very primitive looking tool, I'll be just tapping on the surface, just barely touching them, which is going to catch the silk, as you can see. So you can start off. The important thing to know about natural dyeing is why you would prefer natural dyeing. Because with the chemicals, you'll be coating the material only on the surface. With the natural dyeing, the methods of natural dyeing, you make the material absorb the material. They go all the way through. She's not finished, but I just asked her to show you the next step. Imagine that she finishes one row, one horizontal row. The next thing to do will be push it down like that, to make everything like that. Lock down into its place, like that. And the extra length of the knot she tied must be trimmed, obviously. For that, you have to use a special made pair of scissors, which is going to be held on both ends like that to make sure that you push it right against the wall. It's called raki. Thank you. It's called raki. Raki means, in Turkish, direct translation, lion's milk. Kuzu is 40% if you have tried kuzu, 40% alcohol. Raki is 45. Take it easy with this one if you want to try that. From different parts of the country. Remember I said 24,000 people? They're all located in different parts of the country. So the carpets they make will have their own traditional patterns of the area that they live.
You can see the shadows.
Yeah, we can do that. Like this one is
Changing shadows.
I'm starting to feel the effects of the raki.
Created by us, not the traditional one. But
Very nice though, aniseedy.
It is really
contemporary
easy.
modern ones. Very heavy, very strong ones, very soft material. But these are not like the imitations or copies of silk cards. They're just made of cotton. That's an everyday expenditure. Free. If you want to know prices, that is the time. My friends here are here for giving you the prices, telling you the price. This will not mean you're buying it, okay? You can just ask how much is this one, how much is that one, freely. This will never mean you're buying it. Don't forget, the reason for being a recommended place is mainly because of our shipping system. Okay, no flow, free shipping, no customs, we don't deal with anything. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed your time. Have a nice journey. Have a nice journey. Thank you very much.
So we've come out to a carpet maker, Turkish carpet maker. Honestly, it is amazing. The carpets are absolutely stunning. What we didn't expect is we got some snacks and a drink and a little Turkish tea. Yeah, this is very unexpected. So this is quite nice. Looks really good, doesn't it? Nice little snackage and a little Turkish tea. Little friend, little cockerel walking around. Well, this has been very nice. Nice little drink of tea and a few Mediterranean snacks. We're going to be heading back shortly, so we'll see you back possibly in Kusadasi.
You see the seafront where you can walk, if you like, from the ship's area, from the boat territory to the harbor area where we are passing right now, to the marina area. And you may find there are many cafeterias on the other side of the road, on the left hand side. There are more like nice cafeterias with good coffee and tea.
We've come in to have something to eat on shore before getting back on the ship. It's time's getting on now. It's gone 2 o'clock, so we thought we'd better get something to eat.
And he's hungry.
Yeah, I am hungry. Yeah. Oh, it's really lovely that. That is delicious.
It looks delicious.
It is really, really lovely. What a lovely day out. We're back on board we sorted ourselves out. I put a pair of shorts on, and we've just come up outside the little buffet there. Got myself a coffee, some water. We're just sitting here. It's going to be a lovely sunset, I think, behind us. This is the side, the starboard side. Our cabin is on as well, our balcony, so might go down and watch the sunset from our balcony in a little while, but at the moment it's still lovely and warm with that sun out. So we're just sitting here chilling out until we have to start getting ready for tonight. It's an echo. I think we must be starting to move. A change of plan, we're going to stay up here, watch the sail away from here. We're just moving away from the quayside now. So, the sun is setting on our last cruise. This is our last night on board. So we're just getting a few bits together and then we'll get ourselves ready. We'll go down and have a drink and then we'll go to the restaurant for our last meal on board. We've come down to the Ocean Bar just off the atrium. That's the atrium behind Kirsty. Quite like it in here, don't we?
I think this is my favourite. Yeah.
It's very quiet in here tonight. No music tonight, but we're gonna
Well,
have a drink.
there is a bit later though.
Later on, yeah. But no, we just wanted to get a drink before dinner because we're not really that hungry at the moment. So we thought we'll have a little sharpener before dinner, and then I think we'll be ready for some food.
A mango daiquiri this time. It is delicious.
I thought it was a pina colada.
That is on par with a pina colada. That is.
Negroni. Lots of ice in this Negroni. When I make them at home, I don't put anywhere near as much ice in there. It takes up too much room in the glass. Yes, very quiet, the cruise ship. We never really did find out how many passengers were on board, but we did find out today that they had a lot of cancellations when it kicked off in Israel. Obviously this cruise was supposed to be going to Israel, and it was still in that part of the world. And I think a lot of people cancelled because it was going to miss Israel and they were disappointed, so decided to cancel. And apparently a lot of people were really put off by travelling into this part of the world because of the conflict. So, I mean, it was no issue. It was never going to be an issue. They wouldn't have sailed us there if it was going to be an issue, but a lot of people were really worried about it apparently, and they had a lot of cancellations to the point where actually they thought that they weren't going to be able to run the cruise. But yeah, it's just meant that this cruise has been very, very quiet in the venues in the evening especially. Tonight for me it's going to be the chunky beef goulash and the veal, I think. Last night on board, last dinner on board, last wine on board. I'm going to miss my red wine and buttered bread before dinner. Starters have arrived. Yours looks really good actually. Do you want pepper? No, I'm good as well. Thank you, thanks. We got a little additional starter as well. We got the starters that we ordered and a little third bonus starter. I don't tend to go for soup, but this like spicy goulash, chunky beef goulash, I think it said on the menu. It's so flavourful. It was a really good option.
I've got my pasticcio
Yeah, I was
again
going to say you
because it was so delicious the other night.
Greek, it's the Greek option on the menu.
Yeah.
I've gone for the veal. Oh my god. That's amazing. It was really good. Fish.
was amazing too tonight.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Should we just bring one piece of fish to share between you? Right?
No, I'm good, really. I'm going to burst, I think, if I eat any more tonight. Unless you want to try the fish.
A couple of minutes if you change your mind.
Okay.
Tarek's always trying to palm off some more food on us. But we've eaten quite a bit tonight. And this, honestly, it's so soft. I've just been given a whole more load of wine. So I'm going to have to try and neck as much of this as possible because dessert is coming. I don't think I'm going to finish this before dessert arrives because the service is always really quick. They obviously know you like the mango sorbet because they've just brought that out. We didn't ask for an extra. And Kirsty loves her mango sorbet. Yeah. My baklava, I'll miss my baklava when we leave Celestial Journey. It's been awesome. It's such a nice big slab of baklava. I love it.
Oh, the yellow one. Let's go yellow.
I put here
Wow, lovely, thank you.
only this
And I'll have a marshmallow.
marshmallow.
And I might have to try a piece of this as well. I know. Thank you very
I
much.
give you this one.
Okay.
The big one from you.
I'll tell you what, I'll share those, so I'm good.
No problem.
Thank you, thanks.
Thank you very much.
That was a lovely last meal. Really lovely dining experience in that restaurant, hence why we kept going back there every night. They really looked after us in there and the food was fantastic. Service absolutely top notch. We got loads to do now. Feeling a little bit tired after all that food and the long day out, so we've got to get packed and get our suitcases out in the corridor. So we'll see you in the morning. So we come down to the restaurant just underneath our cabin where we normally eat for our last breakfast on board. And then we're going to be off the ship soon by 8:30. We had to vacate our cabin by 7 a.m, so we're feeling a little bit bleary-eyed. But we'll have a little bit of a nice breakfast and then get off the ship and wait for our cab to the airport. So we're off the ship. Disembarkation was a breeze. It took a few minutes to pick our luggage up and come through to this point where we're going to wait for our cab to the airport. We're at Athens Airport. We've got a little while before we can check in because we're quite early. So we're in Starbucks having a drink. We've come through to departures. Now we're going to have some food because we're getting pretty hungry. It's lunchtime. Flight's at 2:30. And we're back in the middle of a very gloomy, cold UK winter. Actually, well, it's January now and only a couple of weeks away from our next trip. But that was a really good cruise on Celestyal. That cruise line ticked a lot of boxes for us. Really nice ship, fantastic crew, awesome food. So yeah, we'd definitely like to do a different itinerary with that cruise line. Really enjoyed it. But like I say, well into January, only a couple of weeks away from our next trip, which is a really exciting one. So I hope you enjoyed this series and we'll see you on the next one.